Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Everything is Bad New Fangled Motion Picture Show.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Newfangled Motion Picture Show. I am Niall.
And I'm Nolan.
And today we're reviewing Death Wish.
Death Wish.
Starring
Charles Bronson. No, Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis and Vincent D'Onofrio is in there, although really Bruce Willis is like the central star.
Yeah.
It also has a guy who played the DEA brother-in-law in Breaking Bad, playing a overweight cop. You think that dude's getting typecast?
As an overweight cop?
Yeah.
Maybe. But he's trying to lose weight. That's a big subplot for his character, is that he's trying to lose weight.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, we're reviewing Death Wish.
Yep.
Directed by Eli Roth, so there's going to be at least some level of gore in there.
There's some gore. I will say it's not,
it's not like a Saw movie.
No, the gore. There's some gore, but it's not like overwhelming gore.
Yeah, there was one shot that was pretty gory. That was kind of considering the pace, the amount of gore that had been in the movie up to that point, it was kind of surprising. But
Actually, the one that everyone gasped about wasn't even that gory. The one death involved a fall.
Yeah.
That's the one everyone in the theater went, "Oh!"
Yeah. We'll reference what that one is in the spoiler part. So yeah, as is normal for us, we're going to be doing a spoiler-free review to start out. Then we'll give you a spoiler warning, and then go more in-depth into it after that.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, it's a Bruce Willis action movie.
It's a remake of another movie you may have seen.
Yep. So it's not like there's a whole lot of plot going on. So basically,
you basically get the plot in the trailer.
Yeah. This Bruce Willis plays a surgeon. His family is killed in a robbery gone wrong by some thugs, and he gets frustrated that the cops basically, it's not like the cops aren't doing anything about it, but it's
there's only so much
so much they can do with the evidence they have and all this, and he gets frustrated with that and decides to take matters into his own hands. And so there's not a whole lot else I can really say about the movie. We can go into about the plot without spoiling some stuff.
Do you want to talk about the guns and the spoiler portion? You want to save that for the spoiler portion?
No, I can talk about the one issue I had with guns in this, and then we'll mention how it comes into play.
Okay. Because obviously there's a lot of gun use in this movie.
Yeah. Overall, gun use, I thought was fine for the most part. They don't do anything crazy. In fact, when Bruce Willis is first using a gun, he doesn't think to have eye and ear protection. He's shooting in an enclosed. It's at an abandoned steel foundry or something. It's Chicago, so that's quite possible. And he's in this steel encased room, and bullet ricochets and stuff. And he watches a lot of YouTube videos to learn how to clean and maintain the firearm and how to clear jams and stuff, which that part's 100% accurate. I've done that so many times. There's one thing right at the end of the movie though that involves a supposedly legally owned fully automatic weapon, which technically could happen, but with the amount of time that is implied has passed between when he supposedly got the gun and when he uses the gun.
Well, in reality, let's even take out the fact that it's Chicago that has the tightest gun laws in the country. It takes 6 months to a year to get a license to have a fully automatic weapon.
Yeah, something like that.
And it's only implied days at most had passed.
Well,
maybe a few weeks.
I would say a couple months, because there's one line that's almost a throwaway line that makes me sick, but still nowhere near the amount of time that it would take to get the license from the NSA. Not the NSA. ATF.
Yeah.
Too much alphabet soup. Anyway, that was the only issue I had, and so it wasn't even an issue of like guns doing things that guns couldn't do or anything like that. Like no one even uses a suppressor in this, so like they don't screw that up. Yeah, but yeah, so it was a fully entertaining movie. I mean, it's not going to win any awards.
No.
Even excuse me, even for the usual, even the kinds of awards that action movies usually get. Like, there's no crazy visual effects in this movie. There's not a memorable soundtrack. The costume design is modern. I mean, it's modern clothing. He spends probably a third of the movie in hospital scrubs.
And the other third in like a hoodie.
The other third. What about the third?
No, there's only 2/3.
There's only 2/3 of this movie. Wasn't that short?
Another third in like hoodie and stuff. So
yeah, so yeah, it's not gonna win any awards, but it was an entertaining movie. I was entertained all the way through.
Yep, it's fairly short, right?
Hour and 47.
Yeah, not too long.
So not too long.
It didn't need to be any longer to develop anything, and it wasn't certainly wasn't too long.
Yep. So I think that about does it for the spoiler-free part.
Yeah.
Go into the spoiler bit?
Yep.
Alright, so you've been warned about spoilers for Death Wish. Yeah, so right at the end, he uses that fully automatic weapon, which is legally a pistol. It is a short barrel with no stock. Legally a pistol. But, I was saying, like, there's a throwaway line that makes it sound like months. Is during the dinner that is earlier that night when he uses the gun. Excuse me. His daughter Jordan mentions that she's almost done with her physical therapy.
Oh, right.
So I figured
she had been shot earlier in the movie.
She had been shot. She had been in a coma for several months, right? Like, she missed a whole year of school.
Did she miss a whole year? I thought it was just like a matter of maybe a couple months.
No, because remember, she was going to go into school, and then at the end she references starting school in the fall.
Okay, but that doesn't mean a whole year has passed.
No.
She's just talking about like when fall comes along.
Right, but what I'm saying is she missed enough. She was gone in a coma for enough months to miss a whole year. Now that could be that's probably like 6-7 months.
I don't know. Just the way the movie's cut, it didn't get the feeling at all that it was that much time passed.
Oh, I did. Absolutely got that feeling that she was in a coma for several months. But yeah, so because of that, I suspect that it was couple months at least between when he goes into that gun store at the end of the movie to legally purchase firearms, or a couple firearms, I guess. Because he had a pistol as well.
Yeah, because the gun he had earlier, he'd taken off some thug.
Yeah, some gang member gets brought in because he's an ER trauma surgeon. So while they bring in this guy who's been shot, this Glock 17 falls out of his pocket, and he kicks it under the bed and picks it up after he's done, I guess, saving the guy's life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Bruce Willis did a pretty good job in this role, though, playing that grizzled, not grizzled, but older, sort of professional.
Mm-hmm.
Because Bruce Willis is getting up there.
I just realized he didn't swear in the movie. Like, he mouthed some swear words, but didn't actually speak them out loud.
Yeah. Well, I think it's to show
the kind of guy he is.
The kind of guy he is. He's a family man, saving people's lives.
Well, I mean, there's this whole scene
where
nothing
to prove to
he's
anyone.
at his daughter's soccer game, and there's this one father screaming profanities, and he gets all upset at him.
Yeah.
The guy. One thing that was kind of interesting is there was a like the fact that he had no actual training on how to use a gun was like a plot point because he was holding it wrong, and the slide comes back and cuts his hand.
Yep. Yeah, there's that. And like I said, when he tries firing the gun for the first time, doesn't have eyes and ears. He has eye and ear protection later, but not at first. But yeah, so go check out the movie. I think it was cool how at the end the cop was like, basically asked him like, "All right, you got the guy. Are you done killing people now?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm done." And the cop's like, "Cool."
Yeah, the cop knew exactly, knew that Bruce Willis was the vigilante.
Yep.
But he didn't have any hard evidence, and he's kind of the mind like, I feel for this guy, and the only people he killed, nobody's gonna miss.
Yeah.
Like the people that were killed deserved it.
Yeah.
In his mind,
he kills the people who broke into his house and killed his family, and he kills a drug dealer that's using kids to peddle drugs. And
the ice cream man.
The ice cream man. But yeah, so he's at the end. He's like, "So you have paperwork for all these guns?" And he's like, "Yes, I do." And he says, "Yeah, you ever own a Glock?" He says, "I had one for a while." He says, "Yeah." Or he said, "I had one for a while, but got rid of it." So yeah, gone for good. Because that was like one of the things about this vigilante is he's always shooting people with his Glock 17. So
anyway,
yeah.
So that's all we can say. I like the movie.
Yep.
Recommend it.
Recommend it. Cool. So check out our next video, which is probably going up not long after this one, because we're about to record it. Where we're going to be going over Red Sparrow, which there's probably a lot more to be said about that movie than this one.
Yeah.
So, also check out our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/everything_is_bad. And until next time, thanks for listening.